Alright, welcome back to Oddworld Abe's Exoddus, folks. In the last part, we were formally reintroduced to the Pyramites in the last vault, the Mudomo vault, so that we can continue our quest to save the Mudokon spirits trapped in ghost locks. In this part, see, we're already halfway through the Mudomo vault, so we're gonna finish up the rest of the Mudomo vault and save the rest of the trapped Mudokon spirits, so that we can fulfill our task and have the three weirdos help us save our buddies. Starting with killing more leeches with this pyramid up top. Well, more importantly, just so that, you know, we can have that one single pyramid get out of the way of the ledge above.
Something just came across my mind. You can attack with these guys. Is it possible for you to attack Abe with them?
Yes. Yes, it is.
So you could effectively kill yourself. That's impressive.
Yeah, yes, you can. and if memory serves, it's kind of funny. It's like, for the brief moment that Abe is dead or whatnot, and the game tries to reset yourself to the last quick save or whatnot, I believe you can still technically control the pyramid while you're dead. Yeah, I have no idea how that works, but I always thought that was kind of a funny, little funny glitch, I guess? I don't know. Alright, now for this secret room. This one, kind of a pain, especially with the bone drills all over the place. Not only do you have to be fast with your timing or whatnot, but you gotta be sure that the leeches don't get to your ass. Fortunately, as you just saw there, fortunately having a lot of bone drills in this area, you know, gives you a huge advantage, because you can use those bone drills to have the leeches, you know, get all ground up to bits.
Dark.
Wait, how's that dark? These things are trying to eat us, man.
I get it, but still.
God damn it. It's like, no, fuck that. There is no save the leeches here, alright?
Kill the animals.
But there we go. And all we had to do was just have a really pissed off Mudokon calm down so that we won't have to worry about the bone drills anymore.
Okay, that's what I thought. So was that one asshole up here that was like that was controlling those bone drills?
Yeah. Yes. If you noticed, that one Mudokon controlling the bone drills, but by constantly turning that one wheel, it was radiating red every time, every time he talked. So, as established earlier in the playthrough, if a Mudokon radiates red, then yeah, that's a sign that he is angry. But yeah, other than that one secret area, yeah, that was pretty much all there is to it with that secret area, really. You just had to get that one pyramid out of the way, and and then kill all the leeches, so that not only can you prevent the leeches from chasing after you, but yeah, so you can progress. You can just progress onward through the level with the invisibility ring, and you know, just get the hell out of there. Well, you know, which leads me to something else. One thing that I like a bit more with this vault as opposed to the Mudanshi vault. If you noticed in the Mudanshi vault, you go through one door, and it feels like there are like multiple rooms within one door that you go through in the hub world. In the Mudomo vault, you go through the one door in the hub world, and it's only just one level. And once you're done with that one area, then that's it. You go back to the hub world. So you go through these rooms a lot faster than how you would in the Mudanshi vault.
Ah.
So it doesn't feel like that the many rooms you have to go through in the Mudomo vault or whatnot. They don't feel like they're dragging on, as it were, if that makes any sense. Yes, you see right there. Yeah, you see right there, just that one little small area, and that's it, you're done. Moving on.
Convenient.
Yeah, when it comes to time, then, yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, which is why, yeah, it with the Mudanshi vault, it only took us, like, freaking 3 parts. Here, it only took us 2. Oh, well, bye.
Hi.
Oh, fuck. No! And there we go.
Nope.
Alright, now there's the exit. But, nope, do not go in there yet. Look at that. Oops, someone's been drinking. There's gotta be a secret. And, oh, wait, you know it. There's the ledge right there, which will lead us to the secret.
Oh my god.
Okay. Now, the moment you roll past that switch, possess that pyramid as quick as you can. If you're not fast enough, that boulder will smash that poor little pyramid. GG, man, GG.
But we want the
Okay,
pyramid smashed.
Alright.
Wait, what did pulling that lever? What did pulling that lever do?
It activated the well, which would lead us to the actual secret area. Because if you were to jump into that, I believe if you had the ability to jump in that well without pulling that ring lever up top, then the well would just pop you back out. But yeah, relatively similar to how it was when you had to save that pyramid from being crashed. Yeah, that's basically the gist of how it is in this secret area. You're timed, and you gotta do this just right before the boulders up top smash you and/or the Mudokons that we saw on the upper level. Actually, funny story about this. It was like, oops. Didn't mean to accidentally possess the pyramid.
These are quite the dangerous work conditions. We should start a union or something.
If only. But no, it's like funny story about that one secret area. This was like after I did all of that to prevent the 2 Mudokons from being smashed. When I got back, mind you, when I jumped into the well and got up to the 2nd level, meeting up with the 2 Mudokons, it initiated the falling boulders again, but even with the trapdoor closed or whatnot, the boulder still fell through. It fell through a closed trapdoor.
Impressive.
Yeah, however, mind you, it surprisingly enough, it did not crush the Mudokons and myself for that matter. It was still pretty funny though. I would have. All right, but now with this secret area, we should need to lead at least one pyramid to the very end of this area in the foreground, so that way you'll be able to unlock all of the trapdoors. Well, not trapdoors, no. Just those borders and whatnot. Look, there we go. One thing that I will also appreciate with all the gameplay in this, it's like, okay, as fun as it may be, you know, with what little control you have of the scraps or whatnot, honestly, I still feel like it's more fun controlling the pyramids around, especially with how they're able to crawl up webs and all of that jazz.
Well, it certainly looks like you're doing a lot more platformer heavy stuff with the pyramids.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the big thing. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Yeah, I feel like you take more advantage of the platforming aspect of this game when it comes to possessing like creatures in Oddworld. So yeah, in that case, yeah, that's why that's another big reason why I would prefer the Mudomo Vault over the Mudanchi Vault, because yeah, even when you're possessing creatures, yeah, you're still, you know, taking advantage of the 2D platforming aspect of this game. Also on top of that, I don't know why, it's like that repeating jingle that happens in the Mudomo Vault. I don't know. It seems, in fact, this entire vault seems more relaxing compared to the Mudanchi Vault. I don't know why. Maybe because of the music that plays in the background. Okay, well, maybe except for this piece here where the Fleeches are chasing your ass. But also, I don't know. Might be because of the color in particular. Not so much entirely the atmosphere itself, because of course the Mudomo Vault is in a way laid out similarly to the Mudanchi Vault, but I think just the color purple really suits this entire area.
Well, it's purple and it's all in shadow.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Country Returns,
Oh,
anyone?
I know what you're referring to.
Now, one thing... Now, yeah, surprisingly, unlike the trial run in the Mudokon Vault, yeah, this one is not that long, really. It's not really that challenging, per se. I would have a much harder time going through the trial run in the Paramonian Temple in the first game as opposed to this one. Oh, there we go. Just had to double check a little bit on my my record on how many Mudokons I've saved. So basically, by the time you're done with with the Mudokon Vault, you would have saved the exact same amount of Mudokons you would have saved at the end of Abe's Odyssey.
Huh.
Huh. Interesting.
Oh, but now, after completing our quest to saving the Mudokon spirits, we finally meet face to face with the 3 weirdos.
Did you know that the Gluckons are using your bones to make Soulstorm brew?
Of course we do. That's why we need you.
What could I do?
You shut down RoushutsuRises. You can shut down the brewery too.
You want me
That only makes sense, right?
to brewery? Okay, I'm afraid.
I love that.
Yes, dear powers. Yeah.
You sure about that?
Look,
I've been through this before. Back when I got the power to shut down.
Yeah, that's true, but Jesus, not to that extent, goddamn.
That's when I first saw the creatures of Oddworld as they used to be. Before we chopped them into tasty treats. We had forgotten our past, and now it was costing us our future.
Yeah, now this is the This is the moment where we get a little bit more intel on how Soulstorm Brew became more popular, especially with the Gluckons and the Sligs. First off, they gave away Soulstorm Brew to Mudokon employees.
At first, the Gluckons gave their brew away.
Yeah, it's like the way they phrase it, like they just gave the brew away. I kind of get the impression that for whatever reason, maybe Soulstorm Brew was like a failed product or whatnot. So it's like, okay, you know what, screw it, we'll just give them away to these great schmucks and whatnot. Until they figured out, oh shit, they could easily get sick off of this stuff. So let's use that to our advantage and get more employees.
So now, the weirdos want me to destroy the brewery, but I gotta save the Mudokons there first. And I just got the power to heal Mudokons sick from brew.
Alright, note to self. So, yeah, that's a symbol of our healing powers. So yeah, note to self, never get a tattoo from either Big Face nor the 3 weirdos. Alright, but we finally have the healing ring, so now let's pay a visit to our sick buddies once again.
Hey, where have you been?
Alright, hey guys, how's it going? You guys still sick? Okay, that's great, because now we have the power to heal our friends. They slap the Mudokon, you just slap in the face, just slap them down. Okay, I'm kidding, of course. No, what you really want to do is, much like the spirit ring in the first game, just chant and it will release the spirit ring and it'll engulf the entire screen, and any sick Mudokon on the screen will be instantly cured from Soulstorm Brew illness. By passing gas, apparently.
What are you guys doing?
It's like, no, stop working! No! Alright, now, yeah, just a heads up, yeah, as we said earlier, your 5 Mudokon buddies, they count towards Mudokons that you need to save. So don't just have them turn the wheels to activate the well, and then jump in it and leave them behind. No, just get them out of there. Clearly, they are too careless to listen to reason, which is why they got themselves sick in the first place. So get their asses out of there, and now we will progress through the rest of this game. Well, I would say we'll progress through the rest of this game solo, but then it's like, oh, compared to how it has been for the entirety of this game? God, again, my tongue is a bastard, my apologies. Oh, you know, alright, I know the part is done, but before we end things off here, this is something that I have been questioning myself for a while, and it took me rather recently, actually, to notice this. So, here's the thing. If you guys recall, like in that very room where our 5 sick Mudokon buddies were, if you looked in the background, at first glance, like during part 2, the background was clear, right? But then we get to part 4, and even now, if you look in the background, you will see that in the background there's like a lot of debris and metal pipes and metal beams just piled up on top of each other. Now, the question is, how did that happen? Well, we had to think back at how it was in part 4 when we went into the Necromind's boiler facility and overload the boilers to make Necromines explode. So all the broken and fallen debris in the background that was there in that room where our sick Mudokon buddies were, that something tells me that may have been the cause, that may have happened from that explosion we caused. So, that begs the question, really. So, let me get this straight. Abe, you mean to tell me that Abe, our Lord and Savior of saving all these Mudokons, literally just left our 5 sick Mudokon buddies to die in the explosion? Sick, mind you. And they were just lucky enough to survive that very explosion? Okay, I'm sorry, what?
To be fair, they were assholes to Abe.
Well, okay, yeah, fair enough, but it's like, I don't know, I honestly don't think Abe was totally that kind of a guy to leave their own kind to die, because saving his own race, you know, that's been kind of his thing, you know?
Did he really have much of a choice?
Abe has been through weirder shit, let's be real.
I suppose. I mean, it's like, I don't know if I mean, again, that's just a theory from doing a lot of thinking and from what I've seen from this game, like rather recently actually. I mean, I could be wrong, I could be missing something, but yeah, that's what I'm getting out of this right now, and it's like, what? Okay, Abe, good job, like, potentially trying to let your Mudokon buddies die. God. Okay, but in which case, folks, that will do it for Disc 1 of Oddworld Abe's Exoddus. Yeah, 10 parts in, already we are done with the first disc. Now, I don't know if I said this earlier in the playthrough or not, but yeah, this entire game is nowhere near as long as Final Fantasy VII. Hell, I would even go so far as to say the time it would take to get through Oddworld Abe's Exoddus would probably take just the enough time to get through Disc 1 of Final Fantasy VII. So yeah, relatively short game. But even though Disc 1 is not too long, or hell, not as long as Disc 2 per se, I don't want to bore you guys with having you guys watch through more of this Oddworld platforming for the next several weeks. So here's what we're going to do. Much like how Danny is handling Final Fantasy VII in between discs, we're going to take a break, which should take probably another several weeks, probably like maybe like a few months, or probably something like that. And then when we come back, we will be ready for the long haul as we tackle through the entirety of Disc 2 and finish Oddworld Abe's Exoddus. So, with that being said, I hope you guys have been enjoying Oddworld Abe's Exoddus so far, and I really hope you guys are looking forward to Disc 2 whenever we get around to doing it. If you're watching this in the future via our Oddworld Abe's Exoddus playlist, well, see you guys in a couple of minutes for part 11. But as for the rest of you, tune in next week when we begin a little something that I like to call a SNG rhythm break. Basically, in between Discs 1 and 2 of Abe's Exoddus, I'm gonna be playing through a few short rhythm games to pass the time. So, tune in next week when we do just that. You gotta believe it! Oh yeah, that reminds me, Danny, you may want to get PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale ready. See you guys next week!